Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we'll show you how the Floyd County Sheriff's Department is working to keep the most vulnerable in the community safe during the pandemic. And we go to Harlan County, where one organization has started a social distancing Easter egg hunt as a way to help keep spirits up as families look to drastically different celebrations this year. And we'll show you some ways the fight against COVID-19 has led to a lot of new research to help better serve those needing care for long-term illnesses.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. It is 5:32 on Tuesday, April the 7th. I'm Will Puckett. Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News This Morning. We are again reporting from the warm confines of my living room. Just another change in our new normal as we continue to navigate this COVID-19 pandemic. Brandon for today is back in the studio. Let's send it over to him as we expect a little bit of rain to creep in on this Tuesday. Brandon, good morning.
Good morning, and I feel like a Celine Dion song in here all by myself. But again, it's going to be a fairly nice start to the day. Temperatures in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and a touch of fog this morning. Let's see what's going on our visibility map and some out toward London this morning. We're keeping an eye on that, but patchy fog is possible as we start your Tuesday. Dry for now. Nothing showing up on Doppler just yet, but we could see a few pop-up showers and storms today. The timing has actually been pushed back now into the overnight hours tonight. We'll talk about and show you the new maps there when it comes to the severe risk in a little bit. But temperatures, as we mentioned, 49 in Harlan and Middlesboro, 50 in Jacksboro, 52, Somerset, London, Irvine, 55 in Moorhead and Logan, and 58 in Prestonsburg. A couple of 60s there, Jackson and Hazard. Today, we're going toward the mid to upper 70s, so it's going to be a very nice day. We could see a couple of pop-up showers and storms, but again, the major threats come later tonight going into tomorrow morning and possibly even tomorrow during the day and nighttime hours as a cold front swings through the region. We'll talk all about that coming up here in a little bit. Will?
All righty, Brandon, thank you. Well, after almost 2 weeks, the body of a missing Leslie County woman was found this past weekend. Donna Sizemore was swept away by floodwaters from Cutchin Creek after the car she was a passenger in got stuck. For weeks, the creek was combed for any clues into where her body might be before a group of family friends found her while searching an area nearly 9 miles away. Due to the distance from where the accident happened, officials say they believe floodwaters from when the crash happened are likely responsible.
We were concentrating on this area because most of the experts said that she was in this area here. But when she was found, she was probably over 9 miles from the location where we are right now.
The driver of the car that night, Cindy Lee Morgan, was arrested. According to her arrest citation, she failed a field sobriety test and admitted to drinking moonshine. To Whitley County now, where the coroner tells us one person is dead after they were hit by a car. It all happened around 9 o'clock last night on US 25 West near the Emlyn community. We do not know that person's identity nor what led up to the crash. We will update this story as we learn more over on WYMT.com. Well, the Floyd County Sheriff's Office is working to keep things in order, keeping an eye on local businesses, churches, and people. WYMT's Buddy Forbes followed sheriff's deputies yesterday as they completed welfare checks throughout the Floyd County community.
As people remain in self-quarantine and many businesses keep their doors closed, deputies in Floyd County are still on the roads.
City, county, state, we all try to work hard together, trying to fight a unseen force, COVID-19. How and when and where, we don't know where it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, but we're doing our best to make sure that we're all in this together.
The Floyd County Sheriff's Office is completing daily check-ins to make sure all is calm on the storefronts.
We want to make sure that those businesses are protected, those businesses that people who put their life savings in their business, that they're not broken into.
And checking in with the county's most vulnerable to make sure they are safe and have access to the things they need.
It's got a lot of people spooked, and there's very good reason to be spooked. And they don't want to leave their residence, and that's kind of why we're here. They don't have to leave the residence.
The Coast program is gaining new seniors every day as the department helps senior citizens by doing their shopping and providing a small dose of socializing.
I appreciate that. Where's your con, my brother, that Alan? Anytime, buddy.
We get as lonely as they do get for people. I mean, we get out, we're able to speak to them, talk to them. I mean, it makes us feel good as much as it does them.
Coast and the check-ins serve one purpose: giving the community a sense of security in an unsure time.
It makes them feel a lot safer than what it would.
And knowing that the programs are making a difference,
Hey, that's the greatest feeling in the world.
gives the deputies all the satisfaction they need. In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Now, anyone who would benefit from the COAST program or any business owner with concerns is asked to contact the Floyd County Sheriff's Office at 606-886-6711. Well, federal and state officials announced the Kentucky Coronavirus Fraud Task Force late last month. Yesterday, our own Steve Hensley talked to U.S. Attorney Robert Duncan about some of the scams they are seeing.
We're seeing everything from email phishing scams, where emails will be sent to victims asking for their personal identification, to robocalls, to text messages. Those are very common. We're also starting to see throughout the state some pop-up testing sites that may or may not be legitimate.
If it looks fishy, it might be a little fishy. Make sure that you call to see and just double check if that's legitimate. Now, you can see the full interview with the U.S. Attorney on Issues and Answers and on our website at WYMT.com. Well, healthcare is a big focus right now, and it is changing rapidly. Patients with chronic illnesses are finding new ways to get treatment. A clinic in Moorhead has a new tool to help with just that. As WKYT's Nick Oliver says, it could save people from in-person doctor visits.
Have you been having any fever, chills, shortness of breath lately?
The face of healthcare looks a bit different amid a pandemic, but doctors say patients' general needs, that hasn't changed at all.
Your diabetes doesn't go away, your high blood pressure doesn't go away, you're still going to be pregnant.
Dr. Corey Yoder with St. Clair Healthcare in Moorhead says those exact needs are why they are moving to a telehealth system. From sitting on your couch to sitting in your car, they say a doctor is only one swipe away.
You just have to sit with the iPad and talk to your doctor in their clinic.
They say the program is to move traffic that you may see in a clinic to a parking lot. A nurse that you would normally see in an examination room, now helping you to get the program going.
How are you feeling since your last visit?
While plenty of us can really just log on to any device we have and speak to our doctor through telehealth, what the hospital had to consider was this: how many people in rural Rowan counties or surrounding counties don't have access to Wi-Fi or internet?
They would give me a place to actually come, know that I'm going to have internet service, know that I'm going to be able to at least use a telephone. So, I mean, there are still places in Moorhead and Rowan County you don't have cell phone service or even, internet.
The doctor says the ultimate goal is to keep treatment going. She says what they don't want is to see people left untreated, then wind up inside the hospital where COVID-19 patients are being treated themselves. In Moorhead, Nick Oliver for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
Well, the clinics are also able to provide prescriptions right there to save people yet another visit. Well, the fight against COVID-19 has led to a lot of new research, including new applications for existing technology to help better serve the community. One example of that is using equipment originally designed for food preparation facilities in a medical setting. Dr. Daniel Mongiardo believes that this can help in the fight against COVID by flooding areas with particles that can destroy viruses, like is already being done to kill common foodborne contaminants.
This creates all these billions of ionized particles, which then lands on surfaces, under surfaces, and it completely decontaminates on a continuing basis. Instead of deep cleaning like we have been doing with Clorox, this is ongoing.
Now, Dr. Mongiardo says another benefit to those systems is they would also help reduce the spread of the flu, strep, and the common cold. He wants to see the devices in grocery, schools, and factories. They can be installed into AC units or be freestanding. We learned this past weekend that a female tiger at the Bronx Zoo in New York City tested positive for the coronavirus. So what exactly could this mean for your pets? We talked with a vet in Hazard who gave us some tips on how to take care of your fluffy friend if you test positive for COVID-19.
If you have a pet, you know that you're positive, then others shouldn't be petting your dog, your cat, because the surface contaminant on them is going to be in their fur. So you can transmit it that way, the same as you can anything else that is sitting in that environment.
WYMT's Dakota Makris will have more on the impact COVID-19 has on animals in our 6 o'clock hour right here on Mountain News this morning. Well, COVID-19 is it's taking its toll on many aspects of life. Well, last week stocks finished down for the third time in 4 weeks. I talked with a financial advisor about what this virus could be doing to your retirement. There is no question that the turbulent stock market has people scared.
There's a lot of people that are participating in 401k accounts that have not experienced that before, and it always seems like it's different no matter what it is.
While many focus on their physical and mental health, the well-being of retirement accounts is on some minds too.
Even though they may find their current account balances down in light of the market and the economic environment, we anticipate that to rebound.
Jamie Norville is a wealth management advisor for Northwestern Mutual. While there is worry surrounding the stock market, the worst thing someone can do right now is panic.
The worst case scenario would be for someone to take a total distribution from their 401k account.
Worst case, meaning do not do it. Norville says he cannot guarantee the market will correct itself, but he says over time, trends show things often come back around.
Typically, when a person retires, they do not liquidate their account on their day of retirement. It is still designed to last many, many years.
It's a long game. A 401k is an investment built over time, not overnight. Meaning as the markets ebb and flow, so will the account. But just like any storm, this one will blow over. Now, Norville says that if anyone has questions or is still worried, contact a financial planner or advisor. They can help you navigate your accounts or help calm some fears that you might have. Well, Easter is getting closer this Sunday, in fact, but all the normal activities are canceled due to COVID-19. With Love from Harlan decided to create a social distancing egg hunt, calling on everyone in the community to participate and announcing prizes to the top egg decorators. How will it work? Well, officials with the organization have asked kids to create eggs on paper or with sidewalk chalk and place them where everyone can see.
Kids will have the opportunity to drive in their car with their parents and look for the Easter eggs. Just wanted people to get out of the house and not be cooped up inside and make it kind of a family activity.
Now, when you spot the eggs, take a picture and share it on the comment section on the With Love from Harlan's post on Facebook. The most liked picture at a home will win a prize of $100. The most liked picture at a business will win $200. Well, just ahead on Mountain News this morning, we'll show you how some big names in Hollywood are contributing to the fight against COVID-19.
And the forecast for the next couple of days features some chances for strong to severe storms. I'll talk them out for you in about 3 minutes.